Hello and welcome to the Midday News on VOP TV. I am David Edwin. First, the headlines. Edo PDP expels Shuaibu Obi for anti-party activities. Taraba governor swears in 5 judges. Ncdc may declare cholera outbreak emergency. And then in business, Ncdc begins payments to Heritage Bank customers. In sports, NFF denies ban on Victor Osimhen. Now the news in full. We begin the news with the information that a federal high court sitting in Abuja has dismissed the suit seeking the removal of Mr. Ola Olukoyede as the chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC). Justice Obiora Egwatu ruled that the applicant, Victor Opatola, lacked the legal standing to file the case. Opatola, an Abuja-based lawyer, had challenged Olukoyede's appointment by President Bola Tinubu, arguing that Olukoyede did not meet the required years of service stipulated by law. However, the court sided with the respondent, who argued that the suit lacked merit. Olukoyede, represented by Olumide Fusika, SAN, emphasized his qualifications, citing his previous role as the EFCC's secretary. And then in politics, the Edo State Working Committee of the People Democratic Party, PDP, has expelled former Deputy Governor Philip Shuaibu, South-South Vice Chairman Dan Obi, and former House of Representatives member Omorege Ogbede Ihama for alleged anti-party activities. The expulsion, announced after a meeting in Benin, attended by PDP Chairman Tony Azigbemi, were due to actions such as supporting the opposition and disrespecting party leaders. Azigbemi emphasized that the expulsion would not affect the PDP's chances in the September 21 governorship election. However, the decision has caused controversy, particularly regarding Ogbede Ihama. Local PDP leadership in Oredo rejected his expulsion, calling it invalid and reaffirming his membership and leadership within the party. They urged party members to focus on unity ahead of the upcoming elections and warned against divisive action that could harm the party's prospects. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control has indicated that it might declare an emergency due to the ongoing cholera outbreak affecting 30 states. Ncdc Director General Dr. Jude Idris stated in Lagos that the agency is closely monitoring the situation and could take emergency measures if the outbreak exceeds manageable levels. From January to June 11, 2024, over 1,141 suspected and 65 confirmed cholera cases, resulting in more than 30 deaths, have been reported across 96 local government areas. In Lagos State alone, 350 suspected cases, 17 confirmed, and 15 fatalities have been recorded. Dr. Idris emphasized the importance for preparedness and prevention, highlighting the need for adequate facilities and resources to combat the outbreak effectively. The National Bureau of Statistics reports a significant increase in the average price of 5-kilogram cooking gas, rising from 6,521.58 naira in April 2024 to 7,418 naira 45 kobo in May 2024. This 13.75% month-on-month increase also reflects a year-on-year surge of 70.12% from May 2023. Benue recorded the highest average price at 8,012 naira 3 kobo, while Yobe had the lowest at 5,842.31 kobo. The Southeast region saw the highest average price at 7,680 naira. Meanwhile, the average price for refilling a 12.5 kg cylinder slightly decreased by 0.07% to 15,627 naira 40 kobo in May 2024. Zamfara recorded the highest price at 18,369 naira 33 kobo, with the South-South region seeing the highest regional average at 16,310 naira and 2 kobo. You're watching the media news on VOP TV. More stories after this break. Stay with us. Welcome back. Taraba State Governor Dr. Abu Kefas on Wednesday swore in 5 newly appointed judges for the State High Court and the Customary Court of Appeal. At the ceremony in Jalingo, Kefas emphasized the trust and confidence placed in the appointees by the people of Taraba State and urged the judges to apply the law impartially, ensuring justice for all regardless of social standing. He reiterated his administration's commitment to supporting the judiciary, recognizing its vital role in economic development and social justice, and pledged to provide necessary resources for its effective functioning. The newly sworn judges are Justice Hamidu Audu, Justice Joel Ubandoma, and Justice Jennifer Bigonga for the State High Court, while Justice Esther Tata and Justice Benjamin Abagwe joined the Customary Court of Appeal. Justice Audu, speaking on behalf of the judges, expressed gratitude to the governor and promised to uphold their oaths. Additionally, Governor Kefas inaugurated the Taraba State Board of Internal Revenue Service with retired General Jeremiah Faranza as chairman, encouraging the board to explore alternative revenue sources and highlighting the commitment to transparency and accountability. Children are increasingly suffering from humanitarian and natural crisis worldwide, marking up over 40% of the refugee population. On World Refugee Day, stakeholders expressed concern over this alarming trend. Initially commemorated as Africa Refugee Day, the United Nations General Assembly designated June 20th as World Refugee Day from 2001. According to the UN Global Trend 2023 report, 117.3 million people have been forced to flee their homes, with 40% being under 18. This includes 43.4 million refugees, 68.3 million internally displaced persons, and 6.9 million asylum seekers, with most residing in neighboring countries. Experts emphasize the severe impact of displacement on children, who are highly susceptible to mental health issues such as anxiety, depression, and post-traumatic disorder. Chizoba Akune of the Center for Individual and Child Development and Aisha Buba of Indima Health Initiative highlighted their risk. Professor Olufemi Lawal of Lagos State University stressed the importance of global peace in resolving the crisis, while conflict manager Aladetan Abiodun advocated for a comprehensive approach, including job creation, infrastructure development, education, climate change policies, and disaster resilience to address both immediate humanitarian needs and the root causes of displacement. Justice Ian Eko of the Federal High Court in Abuja has dismissed the fundamental rights enforcement suit filed by the African Regional Manager of Binance Holding Limited, Nadeem Anjarwalla against the National Security Advisor and the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. Justice Ekwo, in a short ruling, dismissed the suit for lack of diligent prosecution. The judge said on March the 28th, which was the date of the previous sitting in the matter, Anjarwalla's counsel, Tonye Krukobo, SAN, has sought leave to withdraw his appearance in the matter, and the application was granted. He said the matter was adjourned until Wednesday for mention, but no lawyer appeared for the applicant. The Binance executive and his colleague, Tigran Gambaryan, had filed separate human rights enforcement suits against the NSA and EFCC, seeking an order to release them from detention. The court, however, fined Gambaryan the sum of 50,000 naira to be paid to the EFCC for joining issues in the matter. Justice Ekwo held that the fine must be paid before the next adjourned date of July the 9th. Troops from the 6th Brigade Nigerian Army Sector 3 Operation Wild Stroke have arrested a suspected terrorist mastermind linked to the killing of 5 people in Maraban Azangawa village, Bali local government area of Taraba State. The arrest follows a brutal attack on June the 16th, 2024 that left 5 dead and many others injured. Acting Assistant Director of the 6th Brigade Army Public Relations, Oni Olubundunde, confirmed the operation's success in a press statement. The operation was launched by troops from the 20 Model Battalion, Subsector 3A Operation Where We Stroke, stationed at the Forward Operating Base in Bali local government area. Following credible intelligence, the troops arrested 39-year-old Hassan Ibrahim, also known as Godo, who is suspected to be the ringleader. During the arrest, the troops recovered a Dane gun, cartridges, and motorcycle belonging to one of the victims. The suspect has confessed to his involvement in the crime and is providing information that may lead to the arrest of his accomplices. Brigadier General Kingsley Chidiebere Ugwa, commander of the 6th Brigade Sector 3 OPWS, praised the public for their cooperation and urged them to continue supporting efforts to eliminate criminal elements in Taraba State. The capture of the suspected terrorist mastermind is seen as a significant achievement in restoring peace and security to the affected community. The Nigerian Army remains committed to protecting the lives and properties of citizens and will continue its relentless efforts to ensure safety across Taraba State. The Kano State Police Command has urged the public to remain peaceful and patriotic as the Federal High Court prepares to hear sensitive cases related to the Emirship tussle. In a statement issued on Thursday, the command spokesman, SP Abdullahi Kiyawa, reaffirmed the commitment to protecting lives and properties while warning against any attempts to incite violence. Kiyawa stated that the command, in collaboration with other law enforcement agencies, will strictly enforce the state government's ban on public protests, procession, and unlawful gatherings, with violators and their sponsors facing legal consequences. Adequate security personnel will be deployed to maintain law and order, and the public is encouraged to cooperate with security forces and provide actionable information to help preserve peace. Non-state actors, including vigilantes and hunters, are advised to refrain from participating in security operations under any guise. We definitely will keep you updated on this story. You're still watching the midday news on VOP TV. Business, sports, and entertainment stories after this break. Stay with us.
The red carpets, awards, the razzmatazz, music, fashion, interviews, and more. Spotlight on Voice of the People Television. Let's feed you with all the juicy stories in the global entertainment space, bringing you the glitz and glamour as it is hot. Stay tuned to Spotlight, 1 p.m. Monday to Friday. Spotlight on VOP TV. Entertainment like never before.
Welcome back. Now let's get to some business stories. The surge in electric vehicle sales in major importers of Nigerian crude oil, such as France, Spain, India, and the United States, pose a significant threat to Nigeria's oil revenue. In the first quarter of 2024, these countries reported substantial increases in EV adoption, with the US seeing a 50% rise and India experiencing a 40% increase compared to the same period in 2023. This shift up towards electric mobility is expected to reduce global demand for oil, which could have severe implications for Nigeria's economy. Currently, crude oil exports account for over 88% of Nigeria's total export value. Analysts warn that Nigeria must diversify its economy to mitigate the adverse effect of declining oil demand, as the International Energy Agency forecasts a continued rise in EV sales. Nigeria faces the challenge of adapting to a rapidly changing global energy landscape. Still some business story. The National Bureau of Statistics reports that the average retail price of 5 kilogram liquefied petroleum gas, that's cooking gas, rose by 13.75% from 6,528 naira 58 kobo in April 2024 to 7,418 naira 45 kobo in May 2024. Compared to May 2023, this marks a staggering 70.18% increase from 4,360 naira 69 kobo. Benue recorded the highest price at 8,012 naira 3 kobo, while Yobe had the lowest of 5,842 naira 31 kobo. A report by Boston Consulting Group and the network reveals that nearly two-thirds of Nigerian professionals are willing to work abroad, with top designation being Australia, the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom. The Decoding Global Talent 2024 report, which surveyed over 150,000 workers in 188 countries, highlights that younger professionals and those from rapidly growing population are the most inclined to seek opportunities overseas. The report also indicates that Nigeria and Ghana rank low in global attractiveness, while Nigerian and Ghanaian respondents cited better job opportunities, education, and challenging work as their primary reason for relocating. Financial and economic reasons, along with career progression and overall life quality, were key factors and motivators for those willing to move abroad. Nigeria's oil production has been disrupted following the shutdown of the Nembec Creek oil field, which produces about 150,000 barrels per day due to oil leaks. The leak on the Nembec Creek trunk line was discovered on June 17, 2024 during routine operations. ITO Eastern Exploration and Production Company, the pipeline operator, confirmed the leak and initiated a shutdown to manage the spill. The incident occurred in Bayelsa State, a region severely impacted by decades of oil spills. ITO's managing director, Victor Okoronkwo, stated that the priority is to manage the spill efficiently and restore production while collaborating with regulatory bodies such as Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission and the National Oil Spill Detection and Response Agency. Now to some sporting stories. The Nigerian Football Federation has refuted claims circulating online publications that Super Eagles forward Victor Osimhen has been banned from the national team due to a recent social media outburst. NFF General Secretary Dr. Mohamed Sanusi expressed surprise at the reports, clarifying that no such process had been initiated or concluded. Dr. Sanusi urged the media to focus on constructive resolutions rather than escalating unfounded rumors, emphasizing the importance of unity as the team prepares for the 2025 AFCON qualifiers and the remaining matches of the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualification series. Still with the NFF, the grand finale of the President's Federation Cup for both men and female will be held at the MKO Abiola National Stadium, Abuja, on Saturday, June the 29th. NFF General Secretary Dr. Mohamed Sanusi confirmed this date, emphasizing its alignment with the deadline for submitting Nigeria's representative clubs for next season's continental competitions to the Confederation of African Football by June the 30th. In the lead up to the final, the women's quarterfinal will take place on Wednesday, June the 19th in Benin City, Asaba, and Enugu. The men's semi-final is scheduled for Thursday, June the 20th in Abuja and Lafia. The fixtures include men's semi-final, that is going to be between Abia Warriors and Canopilas, El Academy Warriors and Kebbi United. The women's quarterfinals will be between Nasarawa Amazons versus Remo Stars Ladies, and that will be in Benin City by 4 p.m. Niger Rattles will take on FC Robo Queens in Asaba by 4 p.m. Delta Queens will take on Sunshine Queens in Benin City by 1 p.m., while Osun Babes will take on Rivers Angels in Enugu by 4 p.m. Still staying with the NFF, the president of the Nigerian Football Federation, Alhaji Ibrahim Musa Gusau, will inaugurate the federation's Futsal and Beach Soccer Subcommittee at the NFF Secretariat in Abuja today. The committee, chaired by Otuokong Insen Essien, with Alhaji Ahmed Yusuf, vice chairman, includes Aminu Mohammed Inua, Honorable Sulaiman Yahaya Kwande, Hajia Lamed Gafar, Mr. Richard Chideka, and Yabagi Alhaji Baba. Abubakar D. Umar Bade serves as secretary. The subcommittee starts with organizing all futsal and beach soccer competitions and addressing related matters. Nigeria's Super Sand Eagles, having previously won the Beach Soccer African Cup of Nations in 2007 and 2009, will face Mauritania in the qualifying series for this year's tournament. The first leg will be held between July the 19th and the 21st in Mauritania, with Nigeria hosting the first leg a week later. Notably, the FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup will take place on African soil for the first time next year in Seychelles. And then some entertainment stories. Nigerian Afrobeat star Rema clinched 2 prestigious awards at the 2024 ASCAP London Music Awards. The event, hosted by the American Society of Composers, Authors and Publishers, ASCAP, celebrated outstanding achievements in the music industry. Rema's global hit, Calm Down, received the coveted Song of the Year award. Co-writers and co-producers Michael London, Hunter, and Andre Vives also received credit for their contributions to this chart-topping anthem. In addition to Song of the Year, Calm Down secured the Top Streaming Song Award. Its popularity on streaming platforms solidified its position as a musical powerhouse. This song has made history as the first Afrobeat song to surpass 1 billion streams in the US. Still giving you entertainment, fashion designer and stylist Toyin Lawani has shared her inspiring journey to healing and recovery after undergoing 6 surgeries. Lawani faced challenges with breathing and speaking after an emergency tracheotomy surgery, which unfortunately left her vocal cords damaged. Despite experiencing paralysis, pain, and breathing difficulties, she has, she has made significant progress and is set to begin speech therapy soon. Awani thanked God for her newfound strength and ability to speak again, as she acknowledged that her journey was far from perfect, but expressed gratitude for the progress made so far. Toyi Lawani said she still wakes up paralyzed sometimes and experiences leg pain due to implants in her neck. However, she remained grateful for the gift of life. That's it on the midday news on VOP TV. But before we go, let's quickly take a look at the major headlines again. Edo PDP expels Shuaibu, Obi, and for anti-party activities. Taraba governor swears in 5 judges. Ncdc may declare cholera outbreak emergency. And in business, Ndic begins payment to Heritage Bank customers. In sports, NFF denies ban on Victor Osimhen. And with that, we've come to the end of the midday news on VOP TV. Do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. On YouTube, we are at Voice of the People TV, and on all other social media platforms, we are at VOP TV Live. Coming up shortly is Spotlight with Chisom Ainaya. I am David Edwin. Do have a good afternoon.